of ions. Now, Michael Faraday, using an electrical dynamo is a crude generator. A generator is an apparatus or an object that converts mechanical energy to electrical energy. So that's what he used in identifying ions, in bringing out ions. Because knowing fully well that electricity has charges, which are the ions, he knew that these two charges must have to repel. Okay? They must have to be in opposite direction for them to give us a free flow of electrical current. So take note, the ions was discovered by Michael Faraday in 1834. Now, definition of an ion. Okay? Now, before we define an ion, let us know how this ion is operating. Let's know how this ion came about. I told you that the atom is the main particle of matter. Okay, the atom is the main particle of matter. Now, from the atom we get the ions, and still from the atom we get the molecules. We know that these are the three particles of matter: the atoms, the molecules, and the ions. Now, this is an atom. Okay, let's take for example this is an atom. Now, this is the proton. This is the neutron, and this is the electron. I told you that in the proton, okay, this H superscript plus is hydrogen ion. And we know that hydrogen ion are also called protons, according to William Prundt. Okay, when he gave the name hydrogen ion to proton, according to William Prundt and Eugene Goldstein. I told you that when we were talking about the protons. Now, the electrons, having known the electrons is, if the electron is H subscript minus or OH superscript minus, superscript minus. Now, looking at the structure of this atom, the atom has three particles. And if you check, it has only two charges, the protons and the electrons, of which you know. I told you about that when we were talking about the atoms. Now, these two charges in the atom, is called the ion. The two charges in the atom is called the ion. Now, if they ask you a question that what are the two charges in the atom? What are the two charges in the atom? You don't tell them the ion. You tell them it is the protons and the electrons. But if they ask you the two charges in the atom is called the ion. Is a singular.